Welcome to the Georgia woods in April. It's springtime. Hi, I'm Craig Boddington. Thanks for joining us. We're in my buddy Zack Aultman's Aultman Forest. In the fall, this is one of my favorite places to hunt deer. In the spring, it's a great place to hunt turkeys. And you know what? Any time in the year is a wonderful time to hunt wild hogs. Stay with us for a great Boddington experience.
This episode is brought to you by Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable.
Craig Boddington, decorated Marine, award-winning writer, hunter, adventurer. He's explored 6 continents to hunt over 300 species of big game, and he's not done yet. This is the Boddington Experience.
Zack, we talked about this last year, but this is my first chance to use Hornady's new load with this bullet. This is the ELDX, that extremely low drag expanding, and this is a 200 grain 30 caliber.
And that's with the new tip that doesn't melt.
That new tip that doesn't change shape, at least not at the heat caused by friction of the bullet path. Our first 3 shots out of it looked pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, and this legendary Arms Works rifle has been very accurate. It's a 1/2-inch gun or better with stuff it likes.
Including the fouling shot, it's not much over that.
No, it's not. So
now.
let's get our ears on and made the adjustment. Let's try 3 more. What I'm wanting is to get it 1.5 inches high with this bullet. That'll be the 200-yard zero.
Okay.
So you guys are going to go one direction, you're going to drop me off somewhere else?
We're going to take you over to the power line.
Okay. Well, this is glorious. They ought to be really moving now.
Turkey hunting starts early. We're just in time.
I'd sit here a while.
10 o'clock, 11? Okay. Cheers. Pretty good.
Sunrise comes and goes with no action.
There's a hen over there, just on the other side of those barrels.
There's a bird out there, but I can't get him interested. Let's pack it up for now and we'll try again later.
Okay.
This segment was brought to you by Craig Boddington Endorsed Outfitters. This segment was brought to you by Legendary Arms Works.
Folks, I don't like to be honest about this, but I am the world's worst turkey caller. But this afternoon, I'm lucky because I'm going into the woods with a good caller, Dow Kirkpatrick. Dow, tell us what we're going to do today.
Well, we're going to ease back here in the southern woods and try to get a big turkey. It's been kind of wet and nasty down here the last couple of days, and they haven't been doing much. But as you can see today, it's blue skies and the sun's out, and I think they're going to be out and about, and we're going to try to get one fired up and come on in so you can roll him.
Let's see if we can find one.
We'll do it.
It's a good afternoon, nice and calm. We can hear turkeys in the distance, but the only movement is from our decoys. Time to move.
Yeah, I think we're good to move.
Well, this afternoon we proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're a lot better turkey caller than I am, but unfortunately the turkey didn't really care. So now we're going to bring in some special assistance because Marshall Kirkpatrick shot a big turkey this morning. So you're gonna get in there and give us the professional assistance we need, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's hop in the truck. We got just a little ways to go. Try the power line again.
Power line rights-of-way are a common feature in the Deep South. This one's laced with food plots, critical habitat. We've got turkeys moving, but no action our way.
No, straight across in that plowed ground. But that turkey's not coming. That turkey just come out and is feeding.
It's a bit late for turkeys now, but it's pig o'clock and we brought the rifle.
Here comes one. It's a pretty good sized one.
Yeah, that's a big red pig. That does look like good size. Okay. Wait till he stops.
Here he comes, here he comes.
Yawn.
God.
Down. Cool.
Good shot.
Good job.
Thanks, guys.
That was awesome.
Well, it's kind of a bonus to a turkey hunt in this part of the world, and hey, for that matter, a bonus to deer hunting here. And maybe a year-round bonus, because the feral hogs have become a real problem here in southern Georgia and really throughout much of the South, and creating a lot of hunting opportunity. Well, we saw pigs here this morning, so we figured better take a rifle along to the blind just in case. And this was the first animal I've taken with Hornady's 200 grain ELD, and it dropped him like a rock. So good promise for a great bullet.
This segment is brought to you by Leupold, America's Optics Authority. This segment is brought to you by SCI, First for Hunters.
Now, these birds been awful quiet.
It's been unusual for this time of the year.
Yeah, it is.
They're kind of tight-lipped, and they shouldn't be when the sun's shining like this, and they should be gobbling their heads off, and it's been a little bit of a challenge.
They should be. It's not hot, it's not windy, it's perfect, but you know, there's got to be one out there that's going to answer, so let's see if we can find him.
We'll find him.
All right.
We'll go back over by the palm field.
It's best to keep moving and try to get a response.
I just have a hard time sitting up and waiting without hearing something.
The woods are quiet, just sporadic gobbling.
I don't hear anything, bud. You?
Not a thing. Okay.
I think we ought to do is just ease up the road to where we see like it's a likely looking spot, but we can either try to call and get him to answer and then set up, or it may be one that we want to just be somewhat ready, because if he's there, it could happen pretty quick.
Okay.
It takes just a couple minutes to set up a little blind and get decoys out. It takes a lot longer to wait for a turkey that won't cooperate. We heard a bird, but it's sundown and he's headed toward the roost.
Clearly he's going to his roost though at this time.
And now, a conservation minute from SCI, First for Hunters.
Over the years, Zambia as a country has been really good to me. I hunted there in the 80s and I hunted there in the 90s, and last time I hunted there was 2010. But after that, the country closed so that the areas could be reallocated. Now, Safari Club International, SCI, First for Hunters, hey, First for Hunters on a worldwide basis. SCI worked very, very hard with the government of Zambia to try to get Zambia reopened, and in fact, that happened. And a lot of that is due to the hard work that SCI has done with the government of Zambia. And Zambia is one of those great hunting countries that gives us so many options for a fantastic safari. Hey, you can see all the options you have right here at the SCI convention. A great place to find the safari of your dreams.
Closed captioning sponsored by Crooked Horn Outfitters' new gun Commander, the safest, most comfortable way to carry your rifle. Visit crookedhorn.com. This episode was brought to you by Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable.
This is a funny time of the season when the birds just are not responding worth a darn. Nobody knows why. It's not normal. But we know there's a decent gobbler that's patrolling this area, so we're just going to sit for a while. I'm going to be very, very gentle with the calling. We've got only hen decoys out. Maybe this is one of those non-confrontational guys, so we're to just sit quiet and see what happens for a little while. This is our last day, pretty much last opportunity for a turkey, so middle of the afternoon, nothing better to do.
It's a hot afternoon, but I'm going to wait it out. We know there's a gobbler in this patch of woods. There's a hen. I need her to walk by.
It's a hen. It's behind that yellow grass to the right of the decoy.
Maybe one more little call.
There's a gobble. There's a gobble and it's close.
Zach, thank you. This is another great prize from the Aultman Forest.
Well, I'm glad you got him. I didn't mean for it to go to the end of the game to get him.
Well, you know, your turkey hunting here is legendary, but these are eastern birds. This is the tough one.
They're smart.
And they have not been cooperating the last few days.
Craig, that looked like a pretty long shot. What are you using there?
Well, I'm shooting Hornady's 12 gauge 4s, and I've used these quite a lot. I mean, it's a great load. It patterns well, and it really holds together. And thought the bird was going to come right in, and then he was strutting, and then he turned and went away. Well, it's kind of now or never. And Craig off patterns very, very well, and these shells pattern really tight, and I thought I could pull it off, and
It did.
it worked.
I'm glad we got him.
I'm really happy with this bird. It's
He's a nice bird.
first day bird, last day bird, anytime bird.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks a million, my friend.
You're welcome. Glad
Good to
have
be
you.
with you.